It's second versus third in the London Underground Football League Division 1 as second place Victoria Line host third place Northern Line. However, a win for the Blues would secure them the title as their last game is a 5-0 default win against Buses, who forfeited their position in the league earlier in the season, while a win for the Pinks would take the title to the final day when Northern take on top of the table Overground. It was Northern Line who were the more attacking threat early in the first half, and if it wasn't for an offside call, the Pink and Whites would have taken an early lead. But a rare foray forward from Victoria caused Northern Line problems, as this cross whipped in from the right-hand side was deflected by a defender past the Northern goalkeeper to give the Blues a 1-0 lead. However, Northern Line kept pushing forward. Shortly after going behind, they hit the crossbar with this effort, before a Victoria Line defender going down injured opened the door for Northern Line to score. The goalkeeper did well to keep the shot out before the second chance was blazed over the crossbar, but all the pressure from Northern finally counted for something, as this ball played into the penalty box found the Northern Line number 9, who finessed this shot to bring the scores back level at 1-1. However, Victoria are title contenders for a reason, and shortly after going behind, this through ball was tapped in past the goalkeeper to bring the Blues back in front at 2-1. However, in a case of deja vu, Northern played the exact same ball and scored the exact same goal to make it 2-2 going in at half-time. In the second half, it was the Blues that retook their lead early in the half, as this cross ball in from the left-hand side fell to an unmarked Victoria Line striker at the far post, who rifled the ball home to make it 3-2 to the Blues. However, Northern Line dug deep to keep themselves in the game. The Victoria Line goalkeeper pulled off a great stop to deny the Pinks an equaliser before Northern found luck from the left-hand side, as this cross was headed in to level the scores at 3-3. And from here, Northern looked more likely to score again, as some silky feet nearly put the Pinks in front, but the chances kept coming, as another cross from the left-hand side deflected off a Victoria Line defender and fell to the Northern Line number 9 at the far post, who squeaked the ball underneath the goalkeeper to put Northern Line 4-3 ahead, which caused pandemonium on the touchline I was standing on. Northern was still on the hunt for a fifth, and despite this long-range effort hitting the woodwork, the Pinks found more luck down the left. Even against a strong Victoria defence, the ball was flicked on towards the far post, where the Northern Line number 15 couldn't miss, to make the score 5-3, which is how this game ended. And the London Underground Football League Division 1 title will go down to the final day, when Overground hosts Northern on the 6th of May.